What a great husky story, right? I know our husky at home, we adopted him. He was in an abandoned foreclosed home in Indianapolis, so his whole litter was in there, so it was good to adopt him. And if you've got dogs that are looking for a good home, look to area shelters because we got the best husky ever. At least we think so anyway. Hey, tonight we've got a few spotty storms around. They've been mainly in the northwest half of the viewing area. We've had some isolated severe weather here in central Illinois, but there are a few more developing right here, and these are all moving eastward. So really, throughout the night, there may be a storm or two around, and you can't rule out one of these producing some hail and or wind. And we watch a big complex of severe storms that are going to develop out here and near the Kansas City area. These will blow up, and this will work eastward. It'll be a big complex of storms, and that'll come in here tomorrow morning, and that may have some isolated severe gusts associated with it. But this is going to be the corridor of some rounds of storms really for the next week and a half to 2 weeks. As the heat builds here and right on the periphery of that intense heat, we get these complexes of storms. The best news I have, though, is that one, we're going to get some needed rainfall out of it, and the main upper level winds for widespread severe weather will be way north of us. So we may have a little bit of severe weather, but the big outbreaks are going to tend to occur well north of the area. But tomorrow morning, not a good time to mow. Midday is not the best time either. You're going to have to wait till afternoon to mow because we're going to have some storms around initially. And then a couple storms tomorrow evening, some storms Sunday morning, then we dry out Sunday afternoon, but we may get a few storms during the evening. Isolated severe risk this evening, tonight, into tomorrow morning. Wind and hail, the main risks, followed by a high tomorrow of 84. After a little lull in the action for a while, we may see the redevelopment of a few storms later on in the day. It'll be pretty breezy and muggy. Yeah, 84, but it's going to feel more like 90. And then it's risk of isolated severe storms Saturday evening right through Sunday. Wind, the main risk, lesser extent hail, and some locally heavy rainfall can't be ruled out either, with highs in the upper 80s, though it's going to feel like mid-90s. Showers and storms in the morning, then a break, and perhaps a few new storms redeveloping later in the day. So a few storms over the next few hours. This continues right up to 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning, and then we see the main round come through. This will come through morning to midday, then that jets out of here. We may see a few new storms redevelop in the evening, and then Sunday morning, more storms come in, pretty widespread, and then a break, and we see a few other storms develop late Sunday afternoon and evening. It's kind of the same song and dance. Some storms Monday and several rounds Tuesday, Wednesday. The only day that looks to cool off a little bit would be Thursday, and that would be as a front slips southward a little bit, so only 84. Otherwise, it's just a pretty hot, muggy forecast with off and on storms, Anna.
You know, I usually like to ride my bike to the gym in the morning on Saturday, but I'm probably not going to be able to do that, right?
Yeah, there's going to be rain and storms around tomorrow morning, but at least the afternoon's a little better.
We'll be good. All right, perfect. Thanks, Chad.
Okay.
Well, Vice President Mike